Ryan McCaffrey here, CJ Gibson there. We're live here at the PlayStation meeting here in New York City. The PlayStation Neo, at least that was the code name. We now know it to be the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's real. It's been revealed. What did we learn, CJ?
We learned that it's coming out very soon, November 10th, actually, this year, 2016. So that was pretty crazy walking into that. Looking at now different models as well as a brand new PlayStation Pro.
And then the price as well. Also a little bit of a surprise.
$399. That is the original launch price of the PS4. And then the other PS4 that was released is now going to be $299.
Yeah, the Slim, the redesign, that's the parallelogram's going to go away. This one's a little more rounded. Although no optical port on the new one. I use Astro headphones.
I know.
That's not good, but that wasn't the focus of
Keeping
this.
the cost down. That's the thing.
Anyway, I got a chance to play Call of Duty running on the Pro in 4K with HDR on. And I gotta say, the best word I can use for it would be, it's clean. It's not night and day. I didn't sit down and go, oh my goodness. But it's a clean image. It's a lot. It feels like a high-end PC version, or at least a nice PC version, which for a $400 box is not bad at all.
Pretty good.
But at the same time, the optical drive, it doesn't do Ultra HD Blue. It's a 4K system.
Yeah.
Talking about 4K games, 4K streaming.
4K streaming, yeah.
No 4K discs for those movies. I thought that was that seems like a crazy oversight.
Yeah.
What Blu-ray is Sony's own thing, CJ.
It's really odd.
That's
I mean,
weird.
I think they're definitely trying to push, digital content online, obviously. And the 4K does look really good. To me, the biggest piece of the puzzle that was odd trying to understand is HDR. Now, again, it's one of those things where if you actually have an HDR TV, you'll notice it. But if you don't, and you're someone like me, I have a 4K TV that's fairly new.
But you missed the HDR
I missed the HDR. So it's kind of like, I'm caught in this weird middle space.
So you don't even get the other cool benefit, but probably the biggest neat surprise of this was that all existing PlayStation 4s are going to be getting a firmware update that will enable HDR support, HDR 10, by the way, not Dolby Vision, HDR support on existing PlayStation 4s, so then as the games support them, if you've got a 4K HDR TV, you'll be able to use that. So you don't need a Pro for that.
So that's cool.
So that was pretty cool.
That was a nice
but
surprise.
At the end of the day, what do you think? I mean, $399, November 10th, no 4K player, but 4K other things. What do you think? Is this tempting you to upgrade?
It's not right now. I mean, I will say, though, at least for the people who don't have a PS4, November is not that far along to wait. For everything else that's coming from Microsoft, it's a weird, what do you do?
Yeah.
And so at least people who are looking at buying a PS4 this holiday now have two options at fairly competitive prices.
I'm in the same boat. I have a PS4. If I didn't already have a PS4, I would probably buy the Pro, but as I already have a PS4, I'm not tempted. Microsoft now, I think, they went out at E3 and said, we're going to have next fall the most powerful console ever made, 6 teraflops. They really put that stake in the ground. I don't think Sony did anything to really counter that today.
And there was really no mention of VR or anything like that either.
VR was not really part of this presentation. It was kind of just in there. So we'll see. I think Microsoft's got a chance to counterpunch. Can they do it at a competitive price? How are they going to be the specs? It's going to be a really fascinating battle to watch. But for right now, let's go play some more games on the Pro. And for all things PlayStation related, whether it's the vanilla PS4 or the Pro, keep it tuned right here to IGN.